Bulbasaur. It bears the seed of a plant on its back from birth. The seed slowly develops. Researchers are unsure whether to classify Bulbasaur as a plant or animal. Bulbasaur are extremely tough and very difficult to capture in the wild.
Charmander. A flame burns on the tip of its tail from birth. It is said that a Charmander dies if its flame ever goes out.
Squirtle. This tiny turtle Pokemon draws its long neck into its shell to launch incredible water attacks with amazing range and accuracy. The blasts can be quite powerful.
Charizard, a flame Pokemon. Charizard's powerful flame can melt absolutely anything.
Raichu, a mouse Pokemon of the electric element. Raichu is the evolved form of Pikachu. It can shock with more than 100,000 volts, enough to render a Dragonite unconscious.
Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. Chikorita releases a sweet, relaxing fragrance from the leaves on its head. Cyndaquil, the fire mouse Pokemon. Normally mild and even-tempered, Cyndaquil will shoot a scorching flame out of its back when upset. Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. Its highly developed jaw is so powerful, it can crush practically anything. Trainers beware, this Pokemon loves to use its teeth. Pichu, the tiny mouse Pokemon, a pre-evolved form of Pikachu. Despite their size, Pichu release bursts of electricity that can shock even humans. However, Pichu are unskilled at controlling their electricity and sometimes release it by accident when surprised or when laughing and shock themselves. Aipom, the long-tailed Pokemon. Aipom is able to climb and hang from branches using its powerful tail. Aipom live atop tall trees.
Trico, the wood gecko Pokemon. Trico are able to climb smooth vertical walls and use their thick tail to attack opponents.
Torchic, the fire chick Pokemon. Torchic is cute and has special feathers to protect it from the cold. When it sneezes, sparks come out.
Mudkip, the mudfish Pokemon. Mudkip uses the sensitive radar receptors on its head fin to determine what's going on around it. In a pinch, it can brandish enough power to crush rocks. Plusle, the cheering Pokemon. Plusle always supports its teammates, giving off celebratory sparks when a teammate does well. Minun, the cheering Pokemon. Minun cares more for its teammates than for itself, sending off showers of sparks while cheering them on.
Celebi, the time travel Pokemon. Celebi wanders across time as guardian of the forest. Wherever it appears, trees and grass flourish.
Turtwig, the tiny leaf Pokemon. Its shell is made of earth, and when it absorbs water, it becomes harder. Chimchar, the monkey Pokemon. Chimchar easily climbs the sheerest of walls and lives on mountaintops. When it sleeps, its flames go out. Piplup, the penguin Pokemon. It's very proud, and its thick down protects it from the cold.
Monferno, the playful Pokemon, in the evolved form of Chimchar. Monferno launches aerial attacks off of ceilings and walls, and its fiery tail is used as one of its weapons.
Pikachu, the mouse Pokemon. It can generate electric attacks from the electric pouches located in both of its cheeks.
Ambipom, the long-tail Pokemon. It uses its two tails to shell nuts, and then it links them together in a ring as a sign of friendship.
Croconaw, the big jaw Pokemon, and the evolved form of Totodile. Once it bites down on something, it won't let go until it loses its fangs. But new fangs grow back quickly. The moves Croconaw is able to use are Bite, Aqua Tail, Superpower, and Hydro Pump.
Snivy, the grass snake Pokemon. Cool, calm, and collected. Snivy uses photosynthesis to collect energy with the leaf on its tail.
Tepig, the fire pig Pokemon. Normally, fire shoots out of Tepig's snout, but it shoots out smoke instead when it is feeling ill.
Oshawott, the sea otter Pokemon. Oshawott attacks and defends using the Scout Chop that can be removed from its stomach. Pansage, the grass monkey Pokemon. Pansage offers leaves on its head to Pokemon that have low energy. The leaves relieve stress. Pansear, the high-temp Pokemon. Pansear lives in caves near volcanoes. The temperature on the tuft of its head can reach 600 degrees when it's angry. Panpour, the spray Pokemon. Panpour lived in forests long ago, but developed a body that makes it easy to live near water. It can store water in the tufts on its head. Emolga, the sky squirrel Pokemon. Emolga lives in trees and uses its cape-like membrane to glide through the air.
Chespin, the spiny nut Pokemon. Chespin can flex the soft spikes on its head, making them so stiff and sharp they can even pierce through stone. Fennekin, the fox Pokemon. Fennekin expels hot air that can reach nearly 400 degrees. It likes to snack on twigs. Froakie, the bubble frog Pokemon. From its chest and back, Froakie creates bubbles called frubbles, which act as a cushion and soften the blow. Dedenne, the antenna Pokemon. Dedenne communicates long distance with other Dedenne by sending radio waves through its antenna-like whiskers. Bunnery, the rabbit Pokemon. Bunnery perks up its ears at the first sign of danger. It tucks its head into its fur to sleep on cold nights.
Leave it to me! Rowlet, the grass quill Pokemon. A grass and flying type. It stores energy during the day from photosynthesis. It swoops down without making a sound and unleashes a powerful kick without being noticed. Litten, the fire cat Pokemon. A fire type. Litten show few emotions and prefer being alone. It takes time to build any level of trust. Poplio, the sea lion Pokemon. A water type. Poplio can control water balloons and works hard so it can make bigger balloons. Rockruff, the puppy Pokemon. A rock type. Rockruff have lived with humans since ancient times. They train themselves by running around. Bounsweet, the fruit Pokemon. A grass type. It's always emitting a delicious scent from its body. Lured by its scent, many flying Pokemon mistake it for a berry. Togedemaru, the roly-poly Pokemon, an electric and steel type. Its ability to generate electricity is weak, but its long needle acts as a lightning rod so it can attract lightning and store the electricity. When happy, it forms a ball and rolls around. But once it starts rolling, it can't control itself.